Hello lovelies and Happy New Year. It's Lesley, not quite enough. Don't know. I'll work it out by the end of the week. It's the morning of January the 1st as I record this. Had a bit of a crazy night last night. Started off with blackcurrant and lemonade and then I moved up to a mug of hot chocolate, so obviously feeling a bit fried this morning. Never been a big fan of New Year's Eve. Had some great New Year's Eves, but that's because they've been fun evenings with fun people, not because it's New Year's Eve, if you see what I mean. I hope that if you celebrated, you had fun. I hope that if you had a quiet one, it wasn't interrupted by other people's very annoying fireworks making your dog bark. And that you have a happy and healthy new year. We're off drumming. It will be very low-key face paint today, I think. Yeah. Preserving energy, I think, is how I'm going to describe it. But it's normally good fun. We don't know if many people will be about. The last couple of years, because New Year's Day has fallen over a weekend, then most people have had a day off the day after as well, whereas for a lot of people tomorrow is back to work day, so there may be fewer people around in the pubs and so forth, but it's a dry day, so folks may want to be walking along the seafront, blow a few cobwebs away before the working week starts, so we'll see how we go. Better put my muck on, hadn't I? Yep, there we go, fairly low-key. But, you know, I do like to make a bit of an effort. Just got to put a tie on. Have a good day, everyone. I'm about to go and be a public nuisance. Sadly, not for the first time. Yes, I did learn to tie my school for school uniform, which I needed for about a year in primary school. And that's the quality of it now. Have fun. Good morning, lovelies. It's already Wednesday, hump day. And I still haven't finished my sweater. This is partly because on New Year's Day, went drumming, as you saw. And we had good fun, but it was wet. And did get rather soggy, rather cold. To the point where at the end, we were coming along a road and everyone was going that way to go and have a final drink. My car was over there, so I kind of went that way and came home. I changed my clothes, put my big bog coat on and put a blanket over my knees and slept for 2.5 hours. Now, although we'd been up late the night before and seen the new year in, I hadn't woken up terribly early, so it's not as if I hadn't had, you know, a good night's worth of sleep. But just absolutely crashed for 2.5 hours. So Paul himself, he was trying to put the recycling out because it was due to be collected the next morning, so we put it out the night before. And he was trying to be so quiet. and that was about the time I woke up. Whether he woke me up or whether I just woke up naturally, I don't know. But yeah, so I still haven't finished my sweater. I've got knit night tonight, I think, probably virtual, I'm not sure what's happening. I mean, I'll be knitting, it's whether I knit with other people or just with himself or not. I should be able to finish it this week, hopefully, because I'd like to start cracking on with these whips, but if I don't, I don't. That's okay. The thread is open in Ravelry for the modification make-along. And in the spirit of modification, I've actually modified one of the rules. I've had a few people asking if works in progress could count. And this is because they've had sort of Christmas Eve casts on or New Year casts on. So I've changed it so that anything cast on or after 24th of December can be eligible. But if it's something that's been kind of lurking in the whip pile for about 6 months, probably not. But if it's a very recent cast on, then yes, that's fine. So yes, that's it for now. I'll catch up with you later in the week. Cheers. Hello, lovelies. Got very floofy hair at the moment. It's being cut tomorrow, so that will be good. I had some lovely mail yesterday, and this is not for me, although I wish it was, obviously. This is the yarn for the December Mal prize, so for all of you who took part in that, thank you. Here is what you could potentially win. This is from Ducky Darlings. And it's the Holiday Sprinkles sock set. 20%, sorry, 20%. Superwash Merino. It's a 75-25, 140 grams, because you've got your full skein and 2 minis. Very, very pretty. And because Hayley is an absolute sweetheart, she sent me a little note saying, thanks again, sent you a little extra for a giveaway or a gift. So the lucky winner will receive this pin as well. So thank you, Hayley, that's really kind of you. Very pretty, all of it. So I will be drawing that for the month-end podcast. Yeah, that was almost a sentence and it made sense, kind of. Yeah, so that will be in the month-end podcast and you can see who's won. And it can then be claimed by the lucky recipients. So, lovely stuff. I'm struggling today. The thread is open for the modification mal, and already there are a few people putting comments on there showing what they're going to make. So very excited to see how that progresses. Lovely. That'll be it for this week. May not even be any dog footage because I haven't taken any, although it sounds as if they're just coming in the door now, so I'll try and grab some. And I will see you next week. Thanks ever so much for being here. Thanks for all your comments. I know I haven't answered all the comments from last week and from month end yet. I'm answering some each day, so I will get to you all as soon as I can. And see you next week. Thanks everyone. Bye bye.